Hello and welcome to another edition of Burbank Close-Up. I'm Michael McManus, the Public Information Officer for the city. And seated next to me is Mr. Brian Gartland. Welcome, Brian.
Thank you.
And Brian is the marketing manager for the Burbank Media City Center Mall. Something like that.
Media City Center.
Never get it right. I guess you don't want to be known as a mall, but then now you all are going to be changing the configuration of that a little bit. Can you talk about that, or is that still kind of?
It's still kind of in the planning stages.
Oh, okay.
Don't want to give anything away too quickly.
All right. But what we do want to give away this time out is we want to tell you that the Outdoor Picture Show, which a lot of you know from last year, is back again this year. And it's going to be extended, I understand, by a couple of weeks, right?
We're extending it by 2 weeks. This year it'll be an 8-week series.
So when does it start? When does it kick off?
The first one is actually this coming Wednesday, June 25th, and it'll run through August 13th.
And what's that first movie going to be?
It's actually the advanced screening of the new DreamWorks animation film, Sinbad.
So this is not the Sinbad made in 1930?
No, actually not.
Okay. And this is an animated film, right?
That's correct.
And some of the people in it are, some of the voices.
Brad Pitt, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Now, obviously, being an animated film, this is something that the whole family could enjoy.
Absolutely.
Now, the concept of an outdoor picture show is a little different. We're used to going to theaters where there's a roof over our head. So how does this work? I mean, you must have to wait until it gets dark before you can show the film.
Yes, we do. The actual pre-show activities begin at 7 p.m. and at 8:30 p.m. when the sun goes down, we will start the movie at that time.
And Brian, one of the key factors here that I don't think we've mentioned yet is the price for seeing this world premiere and all the other fun that takes place is?
Free.
Free. Free is a good price.
That's a very good price.
Okay. And it's right in front of IKEA there. So if you find on Wednesday night, the 25th, if you're there in front of IKEA, you've found it, basically. So again, being Burbank, the parking is free, and then the price of the film is free as well. And I understand there are going to be some things that you can do if you get there around 7. There's some other things that you can kind of have fun with.
Yes, KISS FM will be on site doing a lot of pre-show activities. And we'll have concessions. There'll be food sampling from the different restaurants in the center. And we will have popcorn and
Now, I usually like to get my face painted at events like this. Is that possible?
That is very possible. We'll have face painting, balloon artists, jugglers, a lot of stuff for the kids.
And there are going to be little food vending operations there as well?
That is correct.
Okay, so you can choose one of the restaurants that's there all the time, or you can go inside the mall, or there's going to be food right there.
Right.
So that's a pretty good deal. Now, last time this was, if there was a price, and there's no price, if there was a price, it would be a full house. Now, I understand you're kind of expanding a little bit this year?
We've expanded the seating area and the actual general area of the event. We've included about another 500 to 600 bleacher seats to accommodate more people.
An additional 500 or 600? So how many are we talking about altogether?
About 1,200 bleacher seats this year.
That's impressive.
It was very successful last year. We wanted to kind of expand on what we had.
So this is every Wednesday, and for what is it, about 8 weeks, something like that? Okay, let's just, for people, we've touched briefly on Sinbad, which should really be good. And then let's go through the rest of the season just so people have an idea. The Wednesday after Sinbad, and this, again, world premiere for Sinbad. You'll be able to pay your usual $9 for it, but that'll be in July when it's available popularly. Or you can also, on Wednesday night, come to the Outdoor Picture Show, and then what would you see starting July 2nd?
July 2nd would be Men in Black.
Okay.
And then we have the Harry Potter.
Harry Potter follows that. After that, that's the Sorcerer's Stone, which I guess is the first one in that series.
Yeah, they're all the first ones of all the series.
Very popular with young people, and I know a lot of adults as well. And then a film that I don't know if everyone's seen, another animated film follows that, starring a bunch of chickens, if you can believe that. And it's really very interestingly done and a lot of fun.
It's Chicken Run.
Chicken Run. And
it's also another DreamWorks.
Is that another DreamWorks? Okay,
sure
and it's basically the theme is Save the Chickens. How will the chickens get free? And it's a lot of fun. And again, there's sort of the recurring theme here is these are family films.
Right.
And that's part of the idea is you can bring your young people along with you and feel perfectly safe and comfortable that what they're going to see is going to be fine. And then after that, kind of a classic, really, and perfect for the summer.
Is Footloose?
Footloose, and that's July 23rd. And on the screen right now, you're never going to remember all these films and all the dates and so forth. Just remember, it's every Wednesday, and there's the phone number that you can call, the hotline, if you will, which, let's see if I can see it, 566-8556. And then you can call that and you can get the appropriate information and know what's coming up and plan accordingly. And another film after that is coming out about the time they're making the sequel. So this is good. You're like capitalizing on the publicity of the second version. That's very clever marketing. And you are the marketing manager. And that's what picture?
Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde. That's a fun comedy kind of picture. And then a really blockbuster film, multi-million-dollar production.
Three sequels. We're going to be doing the original Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. And that's on August the 6th. So that's one of the extra weeks. Last week, the season was over at this point. You know, and I think a lot of people had the feeling, this is a good thing. Let's keep it going. You know, the weather's still warm in the evening and everything. And I assume the merchants are happy, and certainly
extremely excited
the people coming to the film are happy. And then you finish off the season with another very popular animated film.
It is DreamWorks Shrek.
Shrek.
Yes.
Now, wasn't Eddie Murphy like nominated for an Academy Award or something for that?
I don't think so.
For his part, or people said he should have been, or something. It was just a fun film, Shrek. So that's the whole season there of a variety of things. And let's just go through again the kinds of things that you can do before the film starts, because it's kind of an experience, kind of an ambiance. You actually can wander around and go from place to place.
Yeah, there's a whole area that will be blocked off in that IKEA kind of area with California Pizza Kitchen, and you'll be able to wander the streets. And like I said, KISS FM will be out there with a lot of fun and games and things for the kids to do. There will be the food sampling, and just
and I remember last year, and the KISS people really kind of make it fun. There were little games or stunts and that kind of thing, and each one was themed to the movie of the evening, and it was very cleverly done, and I think really appreciated because people turned out and really packed the place. So that's it, a season called the Outdoor Picture Show at the Media City Center. Don't say mall, Media City Center. Possibly you're going to change that name. I feel this.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it that may change with the new ownership. We'll see how that works out. But the fun is not going to change. There's going to be 8 weeks of fun. It's going to start on the 25th, the world premiere of Sinbad, the animated special with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Brad Pitt doing some of the voices and many other stars that you know. And sounds like an absolutely great season. And Brian Gartland, I know you haven't been here that long, but this is one of the fun things for your job, I'm sure. And I know you got to be looking forward to it. And we thank you very much for being a guest on this edition of Burbank Close-Up. So let me thank you, and we'll see you at the movies.
Great.
Okay? Thank you for watching this edition of Burbank Close-Up. We'll see you next time.